Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video. In this video, I'll be talking about the Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings. Let's get started. Chicago Bears ended up on the winning end of this game, 33-27. The Bears scored over 30 points again, which is nice to see. Um, The offense looked pretty good again this week. They're doing all the things that they should have done with Trubisky by running the ball, doing play action, rollouts. They're making it to look like it's easier for Trubisky to do it that way. Basically, they're doing the Kirk Cousins way of the Minnesota Vikings. How they do it. That's what the Bears should have done throughout the year. That's what they should have done with Mitchell Trubisky. They should have done that. And the only bad thing about Trubisky did was he threw that pick in the end zone. Threw it in double coverage. Should not have thrown that. But other than that, Mitchell Trubisky looked fine. I know he didn't have a lot of passing yards on the day, but when it counted for Trubisky today. He was nothing too spectacular about, but he did a pretty proficient job, I would say. He was 15 to 21, 202, had one touchdown. He had that one pick late in the game that almost cost him in the game, but a late defensive stand by the Bears to hold off the Minnesota Vikings in this game, which was nice to see. The defense stepped up at the end to preserve the win. I'm thinking it's going to probably be looking like that the Bears maybe might finish 8-8. The last game against Green Bay, I'm thinking we're not going to win that game. The Bears is probably going to finish 8-8, more than likely this season. And hopefully with that record, hopefully we get the cleaning house that everyone is expecting. Hopefully it'll happen, but we'll have to wait and see with that. The Bears did perfect today in running the ball. Thank you. They ran the ball over 40 times today. Thank you. It was nice to see. David Montgomery had a proficient game. 32 carries, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mitchell Trubisky also ran the ball 8 times for 34 yards as well. So, that is always key. If the Bears can manage to get 30-something rushes in a game, normally they would almost usually win if they would run the football more. Their record shows it. Leading receiver on the day was Allen Robinson. He had 4 catches for 83 yards. Darnell Mooney had 4 catches for 49 and the one touchdown grab. So the Bears put up 4 field goals and 3 touchdowns today. They got them to 33 points. Well, they put up 4 field goals, but at least they put up over 30 points. That should be able to get yourself a win in the NFL. Defensively for the Bears, there was some things defensively. There was a few stops at the key moments for the Bears today. That's all I could say for defensive-wise. You're only able to get like 3 sacks, but Dalvin Cook ate us up in the rushing yards, 24 carries for 132 yards. He also had the 1 touchdown. Kirk Cousins was 24-35, 271 through 2 touchdowns. He also had a pick as well. So, our defense stepped up at the times when it needed, so that was nice to see. They're receiving Justin Jefferson. Their leading receiver is 8 catches for 104 yards. Was there, guys? So they somehow didn't manage to shut down Calvin Cook, but what can you do? You only can do only so much. And also the Bears in the secondary were lack. We didn't have that much depth in the backfield with our quarterbacks. We had three quarterbacks that were out today. They didn't have Buster Screen. We didn't have Jalen Johnson. Wasn't out there. Buster Screen. And one other corner was out. I don't know what was his name, but he was out. So the Bears were sort of limited with Duke Shelley and Kendall Vilder today. So, but other than that, the Bears defense stepped up at times when they needed to do to preserve the win, which they did. The Bears are we're now 7-7. We have a small chance to get in, thanks with the Cardinals winning today. The Bears has to win the next two games, and the Cardinals lose one, then the Bears will get into the playoffs. That's what basically the scenario is. We'll find out next week. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars next week, and there's sort of a shocker. We've seen the Jets win. That's a shocker. So the Jaguars maybe might want to give up, maybe, and that will be an easy win for the Bears next week. Anyways, this is The Game Is On 100. Bear down, my friends, and I'll see you next time.